Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Whatever time you're watching this, and wherever you're watching this from. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another video. As you can see, back on another, not late night ride, but back on another ride and chat, as you can see. And I just got a question, like, is this the new normal? Like, how we're living right now? It's just normal. Like, I've seen so many people, and don't get me wrong, like, I understand people want to celebrate the holidays and make everything feel like it's normal again and make everything feel like it used to be, but I mean, we are not living how we used to be living. And I'm just wondering, do people care? Do people really care? Or is it just like, F it, I'm gonna make the best out of it? Because that's what it seems like. Like, I cannot forget about all these articles I've seen, all the job shortages, all the people getting laid off this year. I cannot forget that still happened. That was like this year. And as we're about to go into a new year, I mean, please don't forget that there has been over 1 million jobs lost this year alone. 1 year. Don't forget, as the years progress, as we go up in time, we move closer to the ultimate plan of the people that are controlling the country and the people that have the 1% of the finances in the country. We're moving closer towards the plans. Don't forget, mind you, I don't know if people are listening. Like, before, it used to be like, if you don't want people to see something, put it in a book, because a lot of people don't read, right? But at this point, it's like, well, if you don't want people to look at it, put it on the news, or put it right in front of their face, or put it just wherever. Because at this stage that we're at in life right now, people don't care about what's true. And that's what I'm starting to realize. People don't care about what is actually happening. They don't even care about the why it's happening or what. All people care about is headlines. Headline after headline after headline. What can get the most traction to it the fastest? That's all that people care about. And then once the headline gets the traction, or once the story comes to the surface, it's like, okay, it's at the surface, we got what we wanted, now it's gone. Now the story's gone. Same thing with it seems like the Charlie Kirk, same thing with the Irana, whatever that woman's name was, that little girl. It's like, the story comes out, everybody's up in arms about it for a second, like a couple days, few days, and then it's just gone. Like, the story's gone. Man, it's like, even now you're seeing, oh, all these people are getting shot, people are getting killed, people are going crazy, people are doing this and this. And it's like, at the same time, it's like, okay, well, that happened, but look over here. Think about these $2,000 checks, which is like I said, not guaranteed. You do have some people like, well, what happened to the $2,000 check? What happened to this? Oh, Trump said he's gonna try to exempt all taxes, or he said maybe we can move towards exempting all income tax. Like, and you got people in the comments that are still thinking like, well, what happened to, like, stuff's moving so fast at the rate of these headlines. It's like, you don't even know what to keep up with. You don't even know what's true and what ain't true, because it's like, there's so many headlines that are just like, okay, well, you just pick whatever headline interests you the most, and then that's what you go with. It doesn't matter if it's factual or not. It doesn't matter if it's like actually going to happen. It's like, a lot of people are just getting satisfied with the thought that something might happen, just so they can use that as like, okay, well, this is why he's better. This is why Donald Trump is better than every president, because he says he's going to do this. He says he's going to do that. He says that this happened. Now just think about this. I know he says a lot of stuff, right? And I'm not I don't care personally about. It's not about Donald Trump. It's not about, you know, his administration, Republicans, or none of that stuff. But it is about the fact that it's the president. So no matter what president it was, whatever they're doing, I'm still gonna have my opinion on what they're doing and how they do it, how they choose to do it. I'm still gonna have an opinion. I have my rights to opinions just as much as you have a right to your opinion. Just like people hate Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, all the Democrats, just like people hate Republicans on whatever side. Me personally, I don't care on either or. I feel like both parties, both you know, sides aren't the best. So at the end of the day, I don't care. It's not, to me, it's not one or the other. It's both of them. And I choose to look from the outside looking in, so people can't scrutinize my decisions on whatever I make or whatever, right? However I feel personally. So I'm just putting that out there. I don't care about either party, but I care about what they do because it affects me in the long run, or even in short. And it affects you guys in the long run, and even in short. So don't take it from a place where it's like, oh, this guy's just being a hater, this guy's just being this and that. Because it's not that. Because the problem is it's affecting all of us. And when they say, like, okay, for instance, if Trump is saying, okay, let me send you guys these $2,000 checks, until it's confirmed by the IRS, until it's actually like confirmed and actually put on their website, put in store, then we have to come to terms with that's just a headline. And my thing is, even if that happens, even if you get a $2,000 check, yes, it may help you. If you don't got $2,000 saved up, it'll help you. But still, after that happens, does that mean the economy goes up? So is $2,000, let me ask you this, is $2,000 enough to change the state of the economy? Is $2,000 going to make inflation go down? Is $2,000 going to make grocery prices go down? Is $2,000 going to make those beef imports that Trump sent $20 billion to Argentina, are they going to come faster? And how are they going to come, by the way? In what time frame? See, I notice a lot of people in politics, they use the power of perception a lot versus the truth. And it's like you slide some things in there, and it's like you slide some truths in there, but that's why I listen to pretty much everything sometimes people say, because it's like in the midst of you saying whatever thing that might sound crazy, that's when I feel like people squeeze some truth into this stuff. So it's like they may be telling you something that's actually real and something that's actually factual, but it just sounds so crazy that we're like, it's not believable, you know, just because I don't want to believe it. But headlines are headlines. So we need to come to terms with the fact that until it is set in stone, until it is guaranteed, it's just a headline. It's just the power of perception, and it's just the power of getting somebody to believe whatever you want them to believe. Okay? Now, mind you, you got a lot of people that still believe, like, oh, Donald Trump's going to run for a third term. Donald Trump's going to be the president for a third time. That's what people want to believe. And they want to find every loophole in the business. Now, for a lot of people that feel like, okay, you got to work hard for everything you got. You got to go by the book. You got to do the right way. You got to grind up. Okay, then. So if you're that type of person, if you're the person that believes in that, hard work, grind for everything, do everything by the book, then that means obviously Donald Trump's not going to have a third term under the Constitution. Now, for people that claim they're American and they love America, no matter what the person is, the face on the president, no matter what the face is and what the name is, you have to go by the Constitution because you say you love America. Now, if you don't love America, then I could see a loophole for you to feel like, yes, the president deserves a third term or whatever the case may be, even though it's directly in the Constitution that can't happen. So, with that being said, we have to stop just going for headlines and thinking that's true. That's true. And I don't care if a whole group of people says it. It doesn't make it true just because more than one person says it from a party or from a group of individuals that you like, that you gravitate towards. So I feel like a lot of people are blinded by both parties, Democrat, Republican. They're blinded by both parties because of headlines. Man, it's easy for a news report to come out and say, Donald Trump's in the Epstein files, Donald Trump's this and that. But until it comes out, like, until it's actually proven, until it's actually, like, right there set in stone, not just speculation, not just whatever, like, we can't say nothing about it, because at the end of the day, we don't know what's true. And especially whenever you're not in the inner media, so you don't know what exactly is true or false, and you might not ever know. You might not ever know. It's headlines. Everything is headlines until it comes out. How many years have people been saying, "Oh, I want to expose aliens," or "I want to be the person to disclose the information"? Yeah, I mean that it's a great headline to get people that are interested in aliens riled up and say, "Oh yeah, well, Donald Trump might be the president to release the alien files." But if anybody actually had any real motivation to do that, they would do it. But then you get tied into all the legal stuff. It's like, okay, well, I can only legally talk about this because it's for the safety of humanity. It's for the safety of the world, right? So it's like, how can you disclose information that's supposed to be solid information about extraterrestrials, but then in the same sentence, in the same breath, you're like, well, we can't disclose certain things because it would be a detriment to our country. It'd be a detriment to our rivals and things, that people that we're fighting against. If they were to get this technology, then they could do bad things. Okay, so it just means it's the power of perception. It's to get people on their side to say. And like I said, I'm not judging whatever side you choose to be on, because I'm not on either side. But you have to start thinking for yourself to think, man, why is the things that a lot of these people saying, why aren't they happening? And then let's just start holding people accountable for the things that they do and not for what they say they're going to do without actually doing something. That's it. That's all this is about. And I don't want this to continue being the normal, because this is the new norm where people are like, I'm not going to listen to evidence. I'm not going to listen to the truth. I'm not going to watch the news. I'm going to just do what I want to do. And we got to stop doing that. We got to get out of that mindset. And we got to just stop going off just the headlines and actually read the fine print. So, if you happen to watch this video, you stay to the end, I appreciate you. If you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I try to drop a video every day or every other day. Based on my time, I will try to do more. I'm trying to do more and more videos. So, I love you guys. I'm out.